Hello and welcome to the Daily Gas for August 23rd, 2025, called From the Sublime to the Ridiculous by Philip Newman. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Step by step, digits and cells containing an arrow are the number of steps along a path to the next arrow. There is exactly one way to cycle through all the gray arrows. So, what does that mean? Well, first of all, it means we did in fact guess correctly. Um, and now we need to cycle through these gray arrows. So Philip tells us there's only one way to do that. What that means is somehow along this path, we will point two gray arrows. Let's say here, for example, this gray arrow, I'm assuming, could either point to this gray arrow or this gray arrow. So this will either contain a 1 to indicate one step or a 3 to indicate 3 steps to the next arrow. And as it goes to that arrow, this arrow then needs to point at a different arrow, and then we have to count the number of steps it takes and place that number there. And then however long it takes to get to that arrow, and then that arrow, so on and so forth around the grid in a cycle. So that means once we get through all the arrows eventually, the only option will be to cycle back, and we will be stuck in a never-ending loop. Hopefully that made sense. Those are the rules. Let's jump right into it. All right, so the easy ones to do are the arrows that only point at a single other arrow. So for example here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This has to be 7. This has to be 1. So 1 points to 7, 7 points to this. This is going to point 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, sorry, put that in the wrong thing. 4 is going to point up. 5 to get here. We're familiar with this arrow already. It can be a 1 or a 3. It has to be a 1. Then this one, only arrow can point to is 2 away. This arrow points down. That's 6. Across, or sorry, this is 6. I keep doing that. Across 1, up 7, across 4, back 5, down 3, and across, what is that, 6? And now we've completed the cycle because 6 goes to 1, 1 goes to 7, to 4, to 5, to 1, to 2, to 6, and around the grid. So now that we've done that, it is just going to be Sudoku to fill the rest out, and we'll see how long that takes us. This will be 4, this will be 9. Is it even worth? Yes. 7. This is also 7 actually. This is 8. This is 6. We do have like a symmetrical 7, 6, 8, but then the 5, 5, 7, 7. And we kind of have like a so I've mentioned girths before with regard to rotational symmetry. Girths can actually also apply in a mirrored symmetry as well, like this or along the other diagonal. Figured I'd point that out, but it's not. I don't think it's really applicable in this case, but it's still interesting. This is going to be 1. Let's actually just see if we can do more. No. All right. I'm gonna struggle down here. I should probably ignore this because we're not going to have a lot of information. We have to use what we know here to help us out. 5, for example, is going to go here. So we do 8, 7, 8. 7, 4. What are we missing here? 9 and something. The same thing is true here, actually. 9 and something. 9 and 7 in this case. 9 and 8 in this case. Then we do get 9 here. So we do get a digit over here after I said we're not going to worry about it. Only because, what are we missing here? 2, 9. Okay, so this will be 2, 9, and 5. 6 and 8. Easily resolvable there. Then 2, 9 once again. 2, 9, as well as 8. What is this? 1, 7. So we have the same sort of thing here. 1, 7, and 3. We do get a 3 in the corner. 1, 7. It's not the same thing. 1, what are you still missing? 1, 3, and 6. 2, 9, 2, 9. This is 3, 6, and 5. This can't be 6, this can't be 5, but have a little bit more leniency. But 5 can only go here. So let's do that. 3 now has to go in one of these two cells. 5, 1, 3. And then 9, 7, and something. 7's going to go here. 9 has to go between these two. No, this is 2 or 9. Could we have 2 here? 2, 3. I don't see why not. Excuse me. 8. 8 gives us 8. 6, 9. This can't be 6. This can't be 6. This is going to be 6 here. 9, 2. But 2 is going to be placed there. So this is 2. This is 9. That gives us 9 here. 9, 5. 5, 3. This is 3. 2, 9. This is 2. And slowly but surely, we're coming together. 3 here. 2, 4, 5 gives us 2 there. 2 gives us a 2 in the corner. And 2, 8, 6. No, not 2, 8, 6. Sorry, there's multiple 2s. 4, 8, 6. 4, 8. 1, 7. So where does 7 go? This is 7. This is 1. This is 1. This is 3. 3 gives us 3, 1, and 6. And now 6, 8 gives us 4. We need 5. 5 gives us 5, 4. 4 gives us 4, gives us 8. 8, 8, 6. And 6 and 7. And we are done in 6 minutes and 37 seconds with From the Sublime to the Ridiculous by Philip Newman. All right, so if I were to do a normal guess here, that doesn't make any sense. A hexa ABC with choral loop. And if you're not sure where I'm finding these variants, you can feel free to check the link I have in the description below. That makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense in the slightest. So, all right. Well, it says from the sublime to the ridiculous. I don't think it's necessarily a ridiculous variant quite yet, but if I have another, I can hazard a guess as to another way this might have been encoded, just based on what I'm looking at here. And I'm going to actually make, it seems a much more sane guess of a coded pairs Sudoku for tomorrow. So, with that, hopefully you enjoyed, and as always, thank you for watching.